I was 28, living alone, quiet life. No partner, no kids, no real emergencies. Just that constant low hum of loneliness you learn to live with. The kind where you're functional, independent, fine on the outside. But every holiday feels louder than it should. I worked a steady job, paid my bills, went to sleep most nights wondering if this was really all there was supposed to be. Christmas Eve was different. I was driving somewhere important, somewhere I hadn't been in a long time. I kept telling myself it was just tradition, just routine. But the truth is, I needed it. I needed home. I needed to feel connected to something that remembered me as more than a name on an email signature. I wasn't alone in the car. My cousin was with me, laughing, scrolling on her phone, teasing me for driving too carefully. Christmas music played softly. Snow fell thick but peaceful, coating the road in white. I remember gripping the steering wheel and thinking, if I can just get there, everything will feel okay again. That was the last clear thought I had. Headlights came out of nowhere. Too close, too fast. Metal screamed, glass shattered, the car spun, my body slammed forward and then back like it wasn't attached to me anymore. I remember shouting her name, then nothing. No pain and no fear, just silence, until a voice broke through.
Hey, stay with me.
I opened my eyes to falling snow. The road was destroyed. Both cars were crushed, folded in ways they shouldn't have been. I saw bodies, still, covered. I knew, without anyone explaining, that no one else had survived. Except me. A man knelt beside me, holding my shoulders steady. He looked kind, handsome in a way that didn't feel flashy or threatening. His hair was strange, half dark, half gray, like time had brushed past him unevenly. One eye was pale silver, the other pitch black. It should have terrified me. Instead, it made me feel calm.
You're okay.
He said gently.
I've got you.
Sirens came. Red and blue lights painted the snow. Paramedics rushed in. Someone lifted me onto a stretcher. Someone covered the bodies. I caught one last glimpse of the man standing away from the chaos, untouched by urgency, watching me like he already knew how this would end. Then everything faded. When I woke up, it was Christmas morning. I wasn't in a hospital. I was standing in a house I knew by heart. My childhood home, same hallway, same creaky stairs, same living room where the paint never quite matched. The smell of cinnamon and coffee hung in the air, laughter echoed from the kitchen. For a moment, I just stood there, frozen, confused, yes, but comforted. Then I saw them, my parents, my brother, alive, laughing, decorating the tree. My mom hugged me like she always used to. My dad teased me about being late. My brother tossed an ornament at me, grinning like nothing had ever changed. And the man from the crash? He was there too, standing near the doorway, smiling politely, like he belonged. Something about that should have felt wrong, but it didn't. The warmth swallowed the doubt before it could fully form. I told myself I was overthinking, that maybe I'd just been in shock. We spent the day together, eating, laughing, retelling old stories. I watched my parents dance in the kitchen. I listened to my brother talk about his life like he wanted my approval more than he'd ever admit. I felt whole in a way I hadn't in years. I didn't question why everyone looked exactly the same as I remembered them. Before midnight, the man asked if I wanted to take a walk. Outside, the neighborhood felt muted. Snow-muffled sound. Streetlights glowed softly. People passed us, smiling. Not at me exactly, but at something smaller. Gentler. Some of them looked at me the way adults look at children. I saw faces I recognized, neighbors, old family friends, people I hadn't seen in years.
Is there anyone you want to see tonight?
The man asked gently. I frowned. Why do you keep mentioning midnight? He didn't answer. We passed a storefront window. I caught my reflection, but I didn't stop, didn't notice. If I had, I would have seen that the girl looking back wasn't 28. She was 12. Midnight came, and headlights again. The same road. The same impact. I screamed as the crash happened again. I woke in the snow, gasping. He was already there. "This isn't funny," I cried. "What's happening?" He looked at me with a quiet certainty.
Don't be afraid. This will be your last night.
He pointed to the car, to the body inside. My body. That's when it all collapsed. I hadn't survived. And suddenly, everything made sense. The way people looked at me, the unchanged faces, the house and the reflection, and then something heavier. I realized why seeing my family felt so comforting. Because I hadn't seen them in years, because they were gone, all of them. I had been alone long before the crash. Tears blurred my vision as I understood the truth. He wasn't just a man. He guided souls, gave them one final memory, something warm, familiar, loving, before helping them move on. "Why them?" I asked. "Why my family?"
Because that's where you felt safe.
He said.
And because you missed them more than you let yourself admit.
The snow slowed. The world softened. As it faded, he held out his hand.
You don't have to be afraid.
He said.
You're not alone anymore.
And for the first time in years, I believed him.